In last week's Fox 7 Focus, we spoke with the Austin Police Association president, Thomas Villarreal, to get his take on the state of policing and public safety here in Austin. Take a look.
When you have, multiple years of people leaving and our inability to have cadet classes, we've really seen a decrease in our actual staffing numbers. The fact that the troopers are here is incredibly helpful. The ability to just have extra eyes and ears and bodies on the streets that can help with different situations is incredibly helpful.
But those calling for more police reform and accountability have a different perspective, especially when it comes to the DPS partnership. Joining us is Susana Almanza, director of the East Austin-based grassroots organization PODER. Susana, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So first I want to ask you about the big news from this week. Austin Police Chief Joseph Chacon announced he is retiring. What's your reaction to that news?
So I think that with all of these different circumstances, he decided the best thing was just to retire. But it kind of left us out because we had tried to set several meetings with him, and he had actually set them and then canceled them. And so I felt like a lot of the community dialogue really didn't take place.
What are your biggest concerns about public safety and policing right now, and what changes would you like to see under the next chief, whoever that may be?
Well, like I said, there's been extreme racial profiling in our community. People are, pretty much living in fear, are afraid even to come and visit their family relatives in the Metropolis community because they just see the presence of so much DPS.
You mentioned the DPS partnership, which you've obviously been a vocal opponent of. What do you make of this back and forth where the city called for it to end and then Governor Abbott directed troopers to stay here in Austin? What are your thoughts on how this is all played out?
Well, we were very pleased. We felt victorious that they decided to pull out in doing the contract. And then we were very upset when the governor says, no, he's keeping the DPS and he's adding more DPS to our communities. We feel like this is part of the whole racial profiling and also the hate bashing against immigrant community that's been going on.
Does the DPS presence look similar in East Austin now as it did a couple months ago?
The DPS seems similar and even more heavy. People have come down here and saw for themselves that, they're constantly seeing the DPS people pull over, do searches, get people out of their cars.
Last week when we spoke with the Austin Police Association president, he had this to say about the allegations of racial profiling by DPS as they patrolled neighborhoods such as East Austin.
The tough conversation that people don't want to have is who's committing crime in this city, who's the victim of crime in this city, and who's committing those crimes, especially violent crimes. And, if any good police agency that's worth its salt should be using data-driven policing strategies, right? And I think it's very short-sighted for folks to just cast away the data that was driving those decisions in those moments.
How would you respond to those words?
Well, I think that history has shown that data has not been objected. It has been weaponized. It's been used as a tool to abuse Black and brown people to do further racial profiling. So we know, too, that history has proven that data has not been objected. And so for him to say that crime is only in East Austin, it's only because they're not following crime in the other parts of town, that they're not their presence. We see just as much crime and violence in West Austin as we do in East Austin.
How would you like to see Austin Police address the staffing shortage? That's obviously what they point to when they say, this is why we brought DPS in the first place. So what possible solutions do you see that would be better than having troopers here in Austin and maybe, taking into consideration some of those concerns you mentioned?
Well, I think that the police need to do partnerships. They need to do partnerships with the health department, with the mental health department, with the homeless organizations, with education institutions. And that way it's really a community buying into and addressing a lot of the issues that we see.
All right, Susana Almanza, director of PODER. Susana, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you can watch our full conversation with the Austin Police Association president right now on the Fox 7 Austin YouTube page or at fox7austin.com.